Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. What message is the universe delivering for the collective today, please? What do we need to hear? And we have the Four of Swords. Let's see what else we need to know. What is happening here? What does the collective need to hear about this person and this connection, please? And the King of Cups. We will grab one more card and see what else we need to know. What message is coming through for the collective today, please? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? And we have the Six of Cups. What an interesting run of cards, guys, but a very positive one it is in this message that's coming through today. Now, the Four of Swords starts this reading, and that is about your person being retreated away. And for most of you watching the reading, you are in no contact with your person because they are running or they're ghosting and they're in this isolation, self-imposed isolation away from you. And that is very much supported by this Four of Swords. But during this time that they are away, the Four of Swords tells us that they are using this time to look within themselves, to heal. The Four of Swords is a card of healing, and it is a card that tells us your person is doing work on the inner planes. They are looking within themselves to identify the things within them that need to be released, that need to be worked through, and then let them go. This is about them doing the work and the energy that they need to transform themselves into the energy of this King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone who is very emotionally mature, and your person has probably needed to use this time away from you, even though there's been no contact and you miss them and you want to spend time with them and you want to talk to them, but they are using this time to heal and grow up. The King of Cups is someone who has a lot of emotional maturity and stability around them. The King of Cups energy is someone who is loyal, someone who is very wise. Your person gaining the wisdom that they need in order to come back and be a better partner for you, who can love you and contribute to this relationship the way that you need them to. The King of Cups is someone who can be vulnerable, someone who is emotionally transparent, and someone who will share everything with you. Someone who will let you into the deepest, darkest core of who they are so that you know everything about their life and everything about their past. And that is what this Six of Cups is all about as well. If your person hasn't shared their past experiences with you, they are probably not being fully honest and transparent and authentic with you. And many times we don't like to share what we've gone through in the past, in past relationships, or when we were younger, perhaps even when we were children, especially if we have a wounded inner child, right? Because that is usually something that we like to keep buried within us. But during this time that your person is away from you, what I'm hearing is they are using the energy of this Four of Swords to heal those things and release them and let them go, so that when they return to you, they can share this with you. And they also believe that if they can share this with you, it will make your relationship better. Because number one, it's going to give you a better understanding of why they acted the ways that they did that were so hurtful to you and to this relationship. But number two, they also feel that if they share this with you, somehow that burden and all of that wounds and all of that stuff that they've been carrying with them for a very long time will be so much lighter, because you can lessen that burden. Just by your person speaking these things to you and sharing these things with you, it is going to naturally and organically lighten their load, because that is how it works. If we have a huge problem and we talk about it to someone that we really love and care about, it is usually a lot lighter. It is cut in half, and we don't necessarily need that person to give us advice. We just need them to listen and validate us and have empathy for what we went through and experienced. And this, I feel, is part of what is happening here in this connection with your person as they make their way back to you, because they will be grown up and they will be mature, and they will be able to handle this relationship with you much better than they did in the past, because they've got that stability around them as well that they need in order to be your partner. But this Six of Cups tells us that your person is thinking about you a lot. They are taking a lot of trips down memory lane, and they are thinking about all of your adventures, all of the fun times that you had together, all of the places that you went on your dates, all of your romantic times as well. And they are reflecting upon all of this, but also using this Four of Swords energy combined with the Six of Cups to heal the things that have caused them to act out and act inappropriately in terms of you and this connection. This is about them wanting to do better. This is about them wanting to grow up and come back into your life, but show you that they have learned from the past, that they have learned from their mistakes, because they don't want to make these same mistakes with you again. The King of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. You guys don't have to be any of the signs that I call out for the reading. It's just some people do like that validation, but these readings are collective readings and they are for everyone. Please just take from the reading what resonates for you and your situation. It is more important that you understand that this is the energy of what your person is working through and dealing with right now. Basically, what this three run of cards says is that your person is looking at the past to heal it and release it and let it go, because that is what has prevented them from being able to show up and be your partner before, being able to be fully invested in this relationship, because the Six of Cups is about a reunion as well. But let's see what else we need to hear. What do we need to know for this reading today, please? The Four of Wands. Well, my goodness, guys. Well, the King of Cups is all about having that Four of Wands experience, because the Four of Wands is about the two of you having a partnership and planning a future together. But more so, it is about the celebration of that union, whether it is a housewarming party or a homecoming party, or just the two of you going somewhere to celebrate together, or perhaps having some friends and family over to celebrate the fact that you're back together. It can even be the celebration of the wedding itself, or even an engagement party. The Four of Wands is about the celebration of the love that you share for each other, however you guys choose to celebrate that. But ultimately, the Four of Wands is a card of long-term partnership and commitment, which is definitely something that the King of Cups energy desires. They desire a long-term partner, and they want that relationship to be loving, supportive, caring, and giving, with each of you always lifting each other up and being there for each other. And that is what your person is thinking about at the moment. But let's see what else we need to hear. What do we need to know? We have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about your person kind of looking back to the past here, especially with that Six of Cups being here, looking back to the past and being able to see where they have made so many mistakes. But it's also about them standing up and turning around to move back in your direction and making sure that they're not going to make these same mistakes again, because the Nine of Wands is about your person coming at you with a fresh approach, coming at you being more loving. If your person showed up and said, hey, you complete me, I want to be with you, will you spend your life with me? That would be a different approach, right? Your person being able to express their feelings of love for you, that might be a different approach for many of you watching the reading, but that is what your person is working through during this time that they are in this space of retreat. That comes with that Four of Swords, that is providing the healing that your person needs to come back in your direction. Let's see what else. What else do we need to hear, please? What do we need to know? This is the Seven of Pentacles. Well, the Seven of Pentacles is about your person acknowledging a couple of things here. They are definitely able to see with this Four of Swords above it where they failed you in the past. They don't want to fail you again. This is about them figuring out what they're going to do and then follow through to make it happen, to make sure that they don't fail you again by showing up and being a partner who is invested with all of their heart and all of their soul and all of everything else that they need to invest into this relationship, because the Seven of Pentacles is also about long-term goals, long-term plans, and your person wanting to have these discussions with you about these long-term goals and plans for this relationship and where they see it going, which is about this Four of Wands celebration of your love. Let's see what else we need to know. What else? What else do we need to hear? What message is coming through for the collective today, please? Well, this is the Lovers. Just one moment, guys. I moved as fast as I could, but it may not have been fast enough. So the Lovers. The Lovers in this deck, which is a variation of the Rider-Waite. It does have some images on it that we can't show. For those of you that are new to the channel, if you see a post-it on a card, it is because there are images on the cards that YouTube does not consider appropriate. And so that is why you will see from time to time some post-its on the cards. I don't like to put them on in advance because it just messes up the shuffling, and I like the message to come out clean from the universe for every reading. Anyway, the Lovers. Wow. Oh my gosh, guys. The Lovers coming beneath that King of Cups. They are making a decision for love. Your person is going to come up and out of this place of isolation and come back towards you and be expressive of their love because they are deciding they desire this love. They want this love and they want this connection with you. The Lovers is ruled by Gemini, which means you could be twin flames. But the Lovers is also the union of hearts and the union of souls. So perhaps you are soulmates. However that resonates for you and your situation with your person, please just take that. You guys know what kind of connection you have with your person without me needing to validate that for you. But it is obviously a spiritual counterpart connection when the Lovers shows up. The Lovers is about reconciliation, getting back together, but more importantly, the Lovers is about this sacred union for you and your person. The union of divine masculine and divine feminine coming together for this long-term partnership. What else do we need to hear? Let's see what else. What else is coming through, please? What message does the collective need to hear? And we have the Queen of Swords. Well, the Queen of Swords is all about speaking the truth and being fair and being just and being honest and acting with integrity. And this will be the energy of your person as they make their way back towards you. They want to tell you the truth about everything. They want to confess everything to you about why they acted the way they did, why they hurt you, why they said hurtful, horrible things to you, why they brought so much confusion and chaos and drama and trauma into this relationship, because they want you to know directly from them what that truth is. The Queen of Swords is an air sign, so that is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But with this Queen of Swords, your person is going to speak the truth and they are going to be authentic with you. But also, it says that they know that you are going to set some boundaries with them as they come back. And that may be something that you haven't done before, guys. And don't be afraid to set those boundaries with your person, because I feel that they are fully anticipating that this is something that you're going to do, because they know that they've hurt you and they've let you down in the past. And they know that you probably are going to put those boundaries up. And actually, I feel they do want you to enforce those boundaries as they make their way back to you, but respect. This person is going to respect you as they come back and see if you are willing to take them back into your life. Let's see what else. What else do we need to know? What else? What other message is coming through for the collective today, please? Well, this is the Moon. Do you feel that your person has been a bit melancholy during the time that you have been away from each other? Because the Moon is an energy of sadness, longing, melancholy, missing you, but as well, it tells us that your person has been dreaming about you, and the two of you are more than likely connecting in that 5D space in the spiritual realm on the astral plane to exchange information with each other, have conversations with each other, have passionate moments with each other as well. That's all part of it. Even our souls like to engage in that activity when we are hanging out in that 5D space. But the Moon also is about your person hiding things from you in the past. And we already talked about that in the very beginning of the reading. If they haven't shared with you things that they went through that have caused them to act and behave the way that they have, this is about full disclosure. This is about them blasting through their illusions and their fears, and all of the things that they hid from you are going to come pouring out of your person because they want to share that with you. They want to be honest with you, authentic with you, real with you, loving with you, and they do believe and they see and understand that they need to have these conversations with you again, because it is going to lessen that burden with them, for them rather, if they can share what they experienced, and you can have a greater understanding for yourself about why they have behaved in ways that have been so hurtful to you and to this relationship. But let's see what else. Whoops, I dropped a bunch of cards there. Let's see what else we need to hear. Let's see what else. What message does the collective need for this reading today, please? What do we need to know? Well, this is the Ace of Cups. Wow, guys, that is about starting over. This is about your person being emotionally invested in this relationship. But I feel it also is telling us that when the two of you first met, your person did experience a very profound and very powerful love at first sight moment. And for many of you watching the reading, you guys probably did as well. But this is about your person returning and wanting to show you and tell you and back all of that up with words and actions in alignment and everything else, how much they love for you. Remember, they're going to speak the truth. And that is what that Queen of Swords is all about. Speaking the truth, having integrity, telling you how they feel, backing that up with their actions. But what I love about this reading is I love all kings, because all kings do take action and they follow through and they get up off that throne and they start moving. And that is what your person is doing, because they want to have this new beginning with you. This time, though, the relationship is going to be very different, because your person is going to be able to be all in this connection with you, which is truly what you want from them, to be your partner, to be your lover, your best friend, all of it rolled into one. But with this Lovers being here and this Four of Wands, this is about your person seeing this connection to the end, where the two of you can build a happy home together and perhaps have a really cool white castle with a red roof. That part I was just kidding, but this is about your person seeing this from a long-term perspective. This card says regeneration, and it comes with number 46, if anyone resonates with 46 or 4 or 6. But 4 plus 6 does equal 10, which is 1. It resolves to 1, which is supporting this Ace of Cups. That is about new beginnings and fresh starts with your person. And as we look at this card that has not shown up for a very long time, I might add, this tree is being pelted with snow and rain and ice and goodness knows what else. It looks like all of the leaves are dead on the ground, but yet it has little sprouts of green leaves. And that is about the regeneration of this tree. And this is about your person wanting to regenerate this relationship, having it be reborn, coming back to life from the place that it is now, the place where things are stagnant and stuck between the two of you, to where you guys can actually have this very powerful fresh start that comes with this Ace of Cups, but your person being able to be so much more emotionally invested in this relationship and vulnerable and being expressive of their feelings for you as well. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages are coming through? What does the collective need to hear, please? Loyal heart. This card hasn't come up for a long time either. This card comes with number 35, if anyone resonates with 35 or 3 or 5, although that does resolve to 8. 3 plus 5 equals 8. And I love this card so much because the owls are just so cute looking at each other with love. It looks like there's a king and a queen looking at each other. This card always reminds me of the Lovers because there's so much love in this card. There's this egg that the owls are sitting on, and there's this heart here on the egg, but also the owls are forming the shape of a heart. And I feel that what this is saying is that your person is going to be loyal to you and their heart is going to be true to you, because they are going to be able to open their heart to you and tell you everything about anything and everything that has ever gone on in their life, because they want to be real, they want to be honest, and they want to be authentic with you. And that is how they want to rebuild this relationship as well. They want to rebuild this relationship from this beautiful place where the two of you are just completely and totally emotionally invested with each other and building this beautiful partnership. And that is what I'm hearing coming in from your person, because they have been doing the work. They have been healing and releasing and letting go of all of the things that have ever held them back from being able to be the partner who can invest in this relationship. Healing, releasing, and letting go these things from the past. And that is how this reading started. And as they do that, it is preparing them for union with you. Passion. Well, yes, you guys have a lot of passion, right? It is about insane chemistry, sparks, and having fun. Well, yes, passion is fun, but it's also about this equal interest that you share for each other. But I feel as well, it is about this burning desire that you each have for each other also. And there is a burning desire here between you. This passion between you and your person is insane, because that is about that instant click that the two of you felt when you first met. Boom, instant attraction. And I do feel for the majority of you watching the reading, that is how it felt for you, and that is how it felt for them as well. And there is an insane chemistry between you because the two of you have shared many lifetimes together. But I feel what this is saying is, as the two of you come back and start rebuilding this relationship, your person wants to have a lot of fun with you. That spark is still going to be there, and it will be more powerful than ever. And you will see that from the very first time that you spend time with them, bringing it back to the place where things are playful and fun, and the two of you just enjoying one another's company and everything else that goes with that. But I can't really talk about that, but you guys know what I'm inferring here. But let's see what else is coming through, please. Teddy bear, interested in you. Well, yes, your person is interested in you, and this romance with your person is going to bloom. And I do feel there will be flirting again, but that is very much the energy of that Six of Cups and this Passion card as well, with the sparks flying back and forth between the two of you. It also says want to date, and I do feel that your person does want to date you. They want to rebuild this relationship with you properly. They want to do it right. They want to take the right actions because they don't want to mess this up between the two of you ever again. This is about them being and doing the right things by showing you and telling you, and words and actions being in alignment with each other about how much they love you. Healing heart, healing heartbreak. Well, when the two of you have this new beginning, that's definitely going to heal the heartbreak that both of you have been going through during this time that you have been away from each other. You know, and this also says toxicity. I'm not going to read these other words out loud because I don't like them, but it is very possible that this is some of the things, you know what, I'll go ahead and say it, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship. Remember in the very beginning, we were talking about your person's past and how they had perhaps not shared everything with you, perhaps even all the way back to childhood with a wounded inner child. Well, they are going to share this with you because I feel that that is going to be the final stamp of approval on them being able to heal those things and release them and let them go so that they no longer negatively impact their life, but also negatively impact this relationship for the two of you either. And if your person has been in a toxic and dysfunctional relationship in the past, or perhaps a series of them, which is very likely these days for some folks, you may have to show them how to have a healthy adult relationship. And that is part of this process as well, guys. But as the two of you come together, you will be able to heal each other's hearts. So the two of you can build a very powerful union to move forward. Insight. Insight is the fruit of wisdom. Keep a learning attitude. Well, I do feel your person has gained a lot of wisdom while you have been away from each other. They are gained insight as well with this King of Cups and this Queen of Swords energies being present on the table. They see and understand things now much more clearer than they did before. They've had breakthroughs and epiphany, and they've had a wake-up call, and they get it and they understand it now, which is why they're doing that healing to become this emotionally invested partner that started the reading. Release. Oh, here it is again. Release past burdens and embrace new beginnings. Yes, this is about your person releasing all of this past stuff. And they truly do need to release it. It's not only affecting this connection with you, it is perhaps affecting other aspects of their lives as well. So by releasing this and healing this and working through their issues, they're not only going to become a better partner for you, but also a better person in general. Let's see what else we need to hear. What do we need to know? What is happening, please? Strength. Your inner strength is boundless. Unleash it. Well, I feel that your person has definitely found a lot of inner strength during the time that they have been in this healing space. But you guys as well have found your own inner strength. You have to have a lot of inner strength, courage, and confidence to be able to work through this space that you are in right now, guys. Give yourselves a big hug because you deserve it. Working through this kind of issue, this separation, but it's preparing for union, is a difficult journey. It is the hardest part of this journey because you miss your person and you want to be with them and all of that other stuff. But that time is coming. You have gained so much strength and wisdom yourselves. You are releasing the past things that have happened to you as well, so that you can embrace your own new beginning for your life, so that when your person comes, the two of you can heal each other's hearts as you come into this beautiful and blessed union with each other. Because your person is returning, and they're going to return very different. They're going to be able to tell you and show you how they feel because they desire this partnership with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.